In a world where strangers are losing memories, these unlikely heroes will band together to find the truth and do some really awesome stuff. We are the Unfortunate Suns!
Indubitably, keep going.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TPK's Unfortunate Suns. Gosh, somebody let the dog. Thank you for being with us on this podcast adventure for the next episode. This is 10. This is 10.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So for episode 10 of TPK's Unfortunate Suns, before we begin, if you want more TPK news, make sure to go follow us on @tpk.dnd or @tpkdnd podcast on both Instagram and X.
That's build-up was crazy.
If you want any of that, make sure to go follow us on those to learn more news, learn when we're, posting stuff, if we're posting something new, stuff like that. Make sure to check out our one-shot. We have a one-shot up right now called The Black Spot. And it's up on Spotify and YouTube. So, watch it on whenever or listen to it on whatever you're listening to. So, do we need anything else?
2 things.
I always forget. What 2 things?
One, our theme song's also out on Spotify and everywhere else you can find music, including Apple Music and such.
What about Pandora?
And Pandora.
Oh, no way.
YouTube Kids, I got it verified, gang.
YouTube Kids.
So we're on the clock, okay? Second thing, we have a special sound-based non-sponsor.
Oh, I always forget about that. So, there is a program I use called Pocket Bard. And Pocket Bard, this is not sponsored, but Pocket Bard is a stream-friendly D&D music soundboard-esque, program on your phone. You can get it. I don't know where you can get it, but I get it on my phone. And yeah, but I use it all the time. So thank you, Pocket Bard. Pocket Bard. Nice. Is there anything else?
Yes. So, in the light of recent tragedy, we wanted to, here at TPK, extend our heartfelt sincerity and thoughts and prayers to the victims of both Hurricane Helene and Milton.
Yes.
I'm not very familiar with different relief funds going on right now, but if you can find something, please go check it out. Help out wherever you can. We just want to extend our...
We're praying for them.
The Floridians.
Is there anything else? Anybody's got? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think we're all
No.
good.
I think it's time to talk to her.
Wow. Well, let's begin this episode of TPK's Unfortunate Suns. Fire.
time.
Grab
some bumble nuts,
dude.
It gets even more like.
Okay. So. You three all wake up from your cells as you hear of the gates opening up as guards come by, as the gates all begin to open up to your cells, letting you out to roam wherever you wish as you hear a bell ringing. Ding! I have a somewhere. Okay. But you hear a bell ring as the sign for breakfast is ready.
It's very escapist.
It's a prison, damn.
Ooh.
You're in the gutters. So what do y'all do?
I think it's time for brekkie.
Time for that age-old question.
Oh yeah, roll.
This is so unfortunate.
I see what you did there.
So y'all go down for breakfast.
It's brekkie time.
So as you make your way down, you see a line of people, of prisoners, kind of just going about the swamps, trying to just drag through, not really caring, lining up to get their portion of slop. They get slopped on to their plate. As it, of just different meat, different, different meat, different protein, stuff like that. You see Francesco still helping with a dwarven woman who's kind of instructing Francesco what to do as they're just slopping your food onto a tray. Then you get to the age-old question
No.
of apple or banana. Who wants to go first?
Banana.
You see Caricio rush up to go get the banana as you two stand at a standstill. Stay at a standstill.
Get the apple.
Apple.
You regret it every time.
Why is this such a big question for us?
What if it's the wrong one?
Because you're being poisoned! You're being poisoned right now! Oh, shut up. You're not a dwarf. But, so... What do y'all do?
I think we find a table.
Don't take a little seat.
After he grabs his banana, Crucio's gonna stand to the side, waiting for them, and he's just gonna follow them wherever they go.
So, what kind of table y'all looking for?
You can't give us more options like that.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Sorry, I give you choices. It's not a linear...
Free will? Ugh.
We don't have assigned seating. Do we want to go sit over by...
Let's just take it to one away from the others.
Okay, sounds good.
So where?
We're going to a table away from people.
So you kind of find a table that's somewhat away from people, towards kind of in the back left corner, closer to where Therio's cells, the set of cells that are next to Therio, closer to those. As you sit down, there's really nobody at this
So, I had a very interesting night.
Me too.
Oh. Okay, you first.
I spoke to the warden.
Oh, you actually got to her? She actually came out when you were waiting for so long?
It's a he.
Did I not say? What did I say?
No, every single time.
I just feel like you could. Look, I'm just saying. I just feel like it's a she.
He was less than insightful.
Okay.
Interesting.
He essentially called me a poison. More and more crimic dysplasia nonsense.
I'm sorry, you say nonsense. You are aware that it is an actual condition.
But it's not what I am.
Then what are you?
Anyways, I asked him about why I keep being called a raven and what this Borokai thing is. And he told me to go to Artem. And then left.
You asked So you asked about the whole name that the bird called you, right? And then he told you to go to Artem? Interesting. Because last night I woke up and I saw Zaressa in the corner of my room.
The blind lady.
Yes. I thought I was dreaming at first. But she made it known that this was real. That, like, she was there.
Okay. How?
I have no idea. I asked her and she really didn't give too many answers.
Is she still here?
No, she disappeared. I blinked and she was gone. But she said some things. She wasn't very informative when I was asking her things, but she did say that we can't go with Maleficent, which, understandably so, I think we all kind of established that. But she also said that we need to go to Artem as well. Why? I have no idea. Maybe because of his situation.
This is our, what, 4th day?
Of 7?
Yes.
5 if we were trying to meet with Luxie.
Yes.
Well then,
And
I guess it's time we break out of prison.
and what of adventure to Chakra Die? Had to think about it for a second. Chakra Die, not Shadarkai.
There you go. I mean, I'd love to believe that what's happening with Lexi is true, but at the moment we have a lot of things telling us something else. Specifically 2, so it's not a lot, but I mean it's more than being in prison.
There's also the whole strawberry thing, where they don't know anything about Luxie.
Or really
Or the
about
demons, or the disease.
And we need the people in here.
Have we asked anybody in here about the...
Or, I believe so. I believe when Calcifer and I first met, I mentioned it to him, and he seemed perplexed.
Like he didn't know about it?
Like he didn't know.
Because, I mean, when y'all... Or when we were in the court, and you had brought it up, there were many people who either... I don't know if they're ignoring it or if they're just... it's unknown to them, but there's obviously something going on.
Maybe we're all crazy.
Well, it's at least 33%.
Yeah. Probably a little bit more. Probably like 40, 50.
Hey. So you see this little halfling guy, kind of with very bloodshot eyes and white, like fuzzy, like almost Einstein hair, slide up to you. This is the only other person at the table right now, and he kind of slides up to you guys. I heard you're the crazy types. You're looking for some. He turns to you. He whispers in your ear, "Fairy dust."
Pipe down, Pipsqueak.
So is that a no, or like a maybe?
How would I even... Do you take payment? Like, is it just you giving me stuff?
Yeah. Do you want some?
What does it cost?
Do you want it?
What does it cost?
I want orange. Do you know how to get an orange? He starts tapping on the table.
Do I?
No.
Yeah, he's right here in front of you.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, would I know what fairy dust is?
Roll. Where's your character sheet? Roll either. You can roll. You can roll medicine. Let's do that. It's close enough since that's your.
17.
So, fairy dust, for most cases, is a type of drug. Essentially, it's a type of drug, a type of almost magical drug that is smuggled by the uses of fairies. They mix a portion of what appears to be fairy magic, fairy dust, in with a type of speediate drug that kind of makes you go not crazy, but it kind of like almost speeds up your entire body.
Crazy.
Your entire mind.
Fantasy speech.
I was crazy once.
But yeah, you do know that fairy dust, it's like a very interesting drug. It is a drug. So usually in the context when they say fairy dust, they use it in the context of the drug, not essentially the fairies' powers, stuff like that. Cause I know how to get it to you. If you can give me like an orange, I really want an orange. I just want it really bad. And he's like looking around, like very like.
No.
How can you get it to us?
Oh, I've got ways.
You're not gonna speak on your ways, or
No, you don't want it? Do you want it or not?
would an orange change your mind?
Yes, it would change my mind.
Do they?
Understood.
They have oranges? I don't think we...
There's oranges in the garden.
Oh.
I can get you an orange if you'll tell me how you get it in and out.
Roll persuasion.
$24.
How you get the orange in and out?
How you get the fairy dust in and out.
There used to be a fairy that was here. She used to sell a lot of her dust. And a couple of the other prisoners have it hidden around. That's as much as I could say. But if you get me the orange, we got some fairy dust for you.
What is an orange going to do for you?
He stands up, starts walking away. Still staring at him. Still staring at him, like eyeing him, going back and forth.
I mean, he kind of gave me the information I needed. I didn't really want the fairy dust.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get him an orange, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, maybe he knows. So wait, no, is there a fairy here though?
Once was.
There once was. So he just has I guess a surplus. Okay.
I was hoping it'd be a little more secretive.
Yeah. Obviously.
Ways to get in and out, but nope.
Obviously he was a little loose. Okay, but back to what we were saying. So yeah, I think Artem is the way to go though. I don't think we have. If we just go back, we're just gonna be going in a loop the whole time. If we go back to Shattercry, I think we just need to keep on going, figure out more about what's going on in this place.
My only problem is we're compromising essentially our one ally.
I think we did that when we got in prison. She kind of.
She's given us the chance to make amends.
Even if we were somehow out of this cell right now, we wouldn't make it to either place. Especially by tomorrow, when we're needed.
That's true.
However, I think the angel lady is our best bet.
So you're saying that you don't want to find out what you are?
I can find out anytime I want.
You would have done that before then.
Well, now I just know where to look.
We're not on a time crunch to get to Artem. We are on a time crunch, however, to get to Luxie.
That's true. But either way, we're still stuck in here. So let's put a pin in that and see if we can figure out a way to get out of here.
You. Speak with your drowish friend. See if you know where our stuff is.
Our stuff was stolen.
Oh yeah, what was it? I was gonna say not all of it, but I was like, I'm pretty sure all of it.
I think so.
So what then? Even if we do make it outside these stone ocean, I mean, you can't do half of anything you need to. You are essentially naked. I'm the only one that has everything I need.
Not everything.
Everything.
Have you tried breaking out of here on your own?
I can manage.
No, you can't. That's why I told you that we are all, not just us, we're going to need more help if we want to get out ourselves. And I know for a fact there are more people in here who have more information and who are able to help us. As much as I am irritated by Calcifer, I know that he... If we can just have something that he wants, then I know that he has some type of key for us. I just don't know what it is. But, so we can... So the farm, did you find anything about that? Anything else new, or...
The structure is underground in a box.
Okay.
It wouldn't serve us any good.
So
We'd have to dig our way through.
Yeah.
You've been mining a lot recently, haven't you?
A little bit more than you.
I found one of those small purple gems.
Mm-hmm.
And the guard saw it and immediately took it. Rather than me putting it with the rest of the stone.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Well, my guess is it's happened before. I've seen it. Or I've seen them take them from other people. But my guess is that it's very valuable and they'd rather have it in their pockets than go to, in the bags for the actual prison. That could be valuable in maybe bribing a guard, something like that, if you are interested in pocketing it. But I don't know if I trust, the system. I feel like they would find a way to find it in our pockets. It wouldn't be a bad idea, though.
It would certainly give us a kickstart of collecting belongings back on the outside.
True. Okay, well. Can I see Calcifer over there?
Perception.
Uh, 13.
You don't see him over there at the table, but you do see the Goliath woman coming out of a cell, and then bringing something to him, and then coming out again.
What does the Goliath woman look like?
Goliath woman is a very tall, light-skinned woman, bald. She has a couple black, swirly tattoos all around her head, going down her back. She's very massive. She's very big. She's a lot taller than you. And she's pretty strong. She looks like a typical Goliath. Other than the swirls on her head, there's not a bunch of more noticeable features. She just looks like a Goliath, basically.
Okay. And I don't recognize her in any way, do I?
No, I've never seen her before.
But
But you also don't have your memory.
on God. True that. Okay. Okay, so people, if we want to talk about that real quick. Have you talked to... Is Orm with you in the farms?
Mm-hmm.
You talk to him any at all?
In passing, a little bit. Mostly about the field and how it worked, and basically, no one knows. I did find out, though, our friend in the greenhouse,
What was his name?
Egos.
Egos.
Not only does he not speak common, but he also can only communicate through Calcifer.
He can only communicate through Calcifer.
Calcifer understands him.
What is he? Does he have a...
Dark High, right?
He's...
Shadar Kai.
Yes.
Make sure that was right.
When did you see him? Was it when you
Did you
snuck
never
in there?
pick up on that? You never knew that?
What? That What?
Mm.
That Shekardai
I
Shadow
haven't
Crab?
made the connection.
Trey did it or Crucius?
Both.
That's crazy. So when did you...
He's what?
What did you say?
What?
He's Shadar Kai.
Crucio, I don't know how much you know about your people, but do you have a certain language of some kind? Do you speak Elven?
Yes.
Moreover, I think my question is, do you have a language just for Shattered Guy?
I am afraid that the lesser half of myself was not in a normal Shadowkarian.
That's unfortunate.
If it's Elvish, I can speak to him.
If it's Elvish,
I could too, but I suppose it's not. Did you hear him speak it?
I hasn't spoke at all.
Have you seen him leave the garden?
Yes, last night.
Is he with us in the cells? Or does he sleep somewhere else?
I'm not sure. I let him go about his way because he may not have watched me fly up and touch the ceiling.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that might be a...
He didn't seem too perplexed about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
He was perplexed, but
It might be good to...
I'll have to arrange myself a meeting with him.
maybe not you. Perhaps the other one?
Yes.
You have a way with words.
My lesser half has been subdued since I left the box, actually.
And what's stopping him from coming out?
Me.
Why are you stopping him?
You think I want to go back?
I'm just, I suppose, confused about why you are holding yourself back.
I'm not holding myself back. I am all that I need.
Well, obviously not, because you're only half of one person. I do agree. I think that Elijah would be very helpful in discussing with them, but I think we should find out more about him, though. I also wonder if he told Calcifer about you.
It's hard to say. Is Egos in the cafeteria with us right now?
Roll perception. You blow up and die.
Oh. 7?
No, you don't see him. The lights.
Oh, it's too bright.
The torchlight.
The torchlight is too bright.
I got that morning. I didn't get the eye crusties out this morning.
Yeah.
You don't see him in here.
Do I see him?
The perception.
Here we go.
12.
No, you don't see him here.
The lights!
Why did we sit here? It's
What is it?
Right into the torch.
The torchlight goes right into my eyes. That's so funny. Well, maybe if you want to discussed some things with him in your time at work. Are you chained while you're in the mines? Yes? Okay.
However, isolated. So, me and the little gnome that Orm's a friend of, Scrag.
Yeah.
Him and I are wall mates.
Okay. We'll see if you can be as gentle as possible, but see if you can discuss something with him. Find out if he knows something about the mines. But yeah, I mean, all we can do is crack the case about this prison.
What more information do we have to sell?
Well, I've tried using the evidence of Crucio and Elijah. Seemed he wasn't too greatly interested. I might have killed my father, but so has probably every other man in here. Maybe he wants something deeper. Something maybe one of us hides deeper.
I wonder if he knows where I'm from. I don't remember if I told him that or not.
There's only one way to find out.
Would he like a sword?
Let's not pull the sword back out.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work on everybody. It didn't even work on the one guy. Did it? Alright.
Was that a question for Trey or for...
It was kind of both. I can't remember.
You
did it that one time to the...
And you
To
got
the
put
merchant
in.
guy.
You got. You're talking about that. I think talking about the prison fight.
I don't know. I was talking about when he tried
Oh,
to show
yeah.
a sword to the one guy. Anyways.
As you hear that,
Oh.
you start hearing.
Gotta go to bells.
You start hearing the workers say, "Get to work! Get to
Send.
work!
I like this part.
Go, go!"
Yo.
As people start lining out, making their way off to. What the heck was that?
Dong. Dong.
As they start making their way off to work. So, what do y'all do?
Go to work.
Go to work.
Work time.
As you all start making your way to work, let me change the music. You all making your way to work.
Bless me.
Bless.
No one blessed me.
I
Oh,
just
I
did.
didn't know what you were saying. I thought you were
You
just.
get blessed.
Do it again.
Bless you.
Do it again.
Oh.
He hit his little patella.
There's a thing on the table. Okay.
So. Sorry, the music was scaring me.
I'm scared. Check cams.
Check cams.
Why the music box?
So, let's begin with you two. So, you two begin to file in. Filing in. Person after person. Scan. Go. 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 Then it gets to you two. As you scan and go. You make your way down to the mines. Walking farther. Till you get to a little cart, or not cart, but a little area where you get your bags, your materials. There's a lot of guards around, so handing you your stuff, pushing you off to go. Handing your stuff, you're pushing you off to go. As you begin to file in, everybody looks normal. Everybody looks sluggish. You know, this area looks a lot more rough and tough. The rough and tough people do this. Crucio, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
It failed. It failed.
Was that a 1?
No, it's a 7.
Okay.
That's all right. It's all right.
So that's good.
Yeah.
As you get your bag and your pickaxe and your tools in the bag to hold all the stone, the precious stones, stuff like that, you sling it over your shoulder, and as you begin to walk, you feel a foot come over you, come under you, as you fall straight on your face, rubbing your face in dirt. As you hear a couple people like laughing a little bit. Make a perception throw.
Being that guy.
10.
Oh.
You rolled a 2. So, you see, as a bunch of people, as you get your face in a load of dirt and rock, you wipe it away really fast. And as you look up, you see in front of you walking away down the path with a couple other of the prisoners. You see what appears to be V, as she has her back turned to you, just walking straight ahead of you. As the group that she's with is laughing with her.
Is there a semi-big rock on the ground?
Oh my
next to
gosh.
me?
Make an investigation throw. See if you can find a rock that's pretty big. I mean, there's a lot of rocks here, so unless you roll pretty bad. How bad did you roll?
7 minus 2.
You find what appears to be a tiny stone that David threw Goliath in the Bible.
Okay,
Let's see it.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna throw it at Lizard Ho.
Okay, make an attack.
These usually.
And then just
Bailiff.
add your, I guess your athletics.
My athletics.
You add your strength.
Okay. So it'd be just my flat strength.
Yeah. I think you add your strength when you're throwing stuff, right?
Or can I do my
Dexterity.
attack roll?
I don't think you can do your dexterity when you're throwing stuff.
Still, it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, isn't dexterity just ranged?
And throwing,
Like a thrown weapon. You use your dexterity for.
use dex. You, with finesse weapons, thrown weapons usually, despite making a ranged attack.
Give me a second.
Copyright.
Cyclops gang.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of different rules. Well, I say, you can, yeah, just use your strength for this one.
Okay,
Because
okay.
usually, a lot of the times, you use dexterity for finesse weapons like daggers.
It's
And
14.
okay. So as you throw it, picking up this little stone, as you throw it, it does hit her shoulder, but it doesn't really do anything. As it kind of bounces off of her just scaly back. Now she has her clothes on, but off of her scaly back, you kind of see her turn her face a little bit towards you and give just a little fry. She turns to you and gives like a little like kind of devilish, like mocking smile. And then the rest of her friends laugh a little bit as they just continue to walk on.
Is there another stone on the ground?
Yeah. It'll make an investigation.
It's better.
By this time,
11.
By this time, you find one that's a little bigger. By this time, she's walked like pretty far down the way.
Wait, is she walking into the mines?
Yeah, she's walking into the mine.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get up and go follow her.
Okay. So, as she walks, well, you already looked for a stone.
He's just walking into the mines with a rock in his hand, ready to God.
I'm waiting for the.
As you
But can't enable this hope.
as you begin walking, trailing this person, trailing you see she goes to her position. Her friends kind of leave her as you keep getting closer and closer and closer, and then a guard puts up his hand on your chest, stopping you as he grabs your arm and starts to lead you in the direction where you're supposed to be going.
Okay. I'm just gonna let him do that.
Do you keep your rock?
Yeah.
So,
Revenge is coming.
as he grabs you, another guard comes up to you, making sure that you stay there. As they start pulling you down, further down the mines, further away from V, as you get to the position where you were yesterday, as they get the chains and lock your feet up. Or lock your one foot, because they have it locked to one leg. And you see Scrag is by you again, still just completely going at it. Just ignoring everything around him and going ham on those rocks.
She dropped a rock. Just grab that real quick. What is it on? Is this yours?
That's on the.
Yeah, that's on the table.
I'm just gonna do what I did last time and just keep my head down and laugh maniacally and hit the rock as hard as I can, trying to break the axe almost.
Are you trying to break the axe?
No, I'm just trying to
Just very aggressive.
I'm just having a great time. Very, very much so. Not really caring about if I hurt anyone or
You're not
if
caring
I break
if you
the
break
axe.
the axe.
Yeah,
So you just are
I'm just going crazy.
Widowy coily.
Alright, Theria. What do you want to do?
I just go to old mining. Did they take me to? So are we in all designated places every time?
You look around, you see most people aren't. But you and
Yep. The
you
chain
and
ones.
Crucio are.
Yeah.
V is still close by to you, but not very in the same spot that she was.
Mm-hmm.
As you notice, most of the people are just working away at the stone, hacking. You don't know when this mine began, but it's gone deep and deep, and you see it's going deeper in different directions, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they get you and they chain you up, and you both begin to work, I guess.
I don't work.
And we are going to take a quick break real fast, and then we'll be right back. All right, we are back from our break. For our 2-minute break.
Yeah, let's go.
Ryan, you start hearing the wind and rustling of grass and crops as you make your way down into the garden area. As you begin walking, you still notice the couple group of people here. You see a tiefling woman. You see Orm. You see it appears to be an elven man. A couple other people that are just working. that are already working, that are getting to work. As you get to the woman, the dwarven woman that hands out packs for everybody. She hands out a pack to you. And it's a new set of tools. Different tools than you had before. Not harvesting like scythes and stuff like that. But more snipping, trimming, watering, plucking things. As she says, you're now on basically a fruit tree duty. And she points to the direction where Orem was yesterday when you talked to him.
Nice. We don't get our stuff, and we go into the fruits and trees, baby.
Okay. As you get into the fruits and trees, they turn alive and eat you.
Oh, classic.
So you begin working on the fruits and trees?
Yep.
So roll either nature or survival.
Which one? I think I want to do survival.
Yeah, you should do that.
Because if you don't survive this,
That's it for you.
oh, it sounded like the Club Penguin package noise. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I forgot we were streaming. What's your number?
6.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was really good at the corn. Everything else,
Corn guy right here.
So it's not that it's necessarily hard what you're doing.
hard.
I knew you were going to say something too. It's not necessarily hard what you're doing. Because basically what you're doing is you're just clipping the fruits, the random fruits, pears, oranges, plums off of the trees, clipping them off, plucking them. So there's not much to do. You know what to do, and you know to water the plants. It's just taking you a very long time to do this. Significantly longer than you had before. You feel kind of your body is like taking a, like getting tired a little bit after the pressure of working for so long. Like you, the last couple of days you were able to get through it, especially with the corn. You were able to get through that crap. But now, just everything after that has been a disappointment compared to the corn. And
I'm 1 and 2 right now. I gotta step it up.
but yeah, you just keep plucking. Is there anything specifically you would like to do while you're plucking? Anything?
Get myself an orange.
Okay. You do secure yourself an orange. Where do you wish to put it?
I'm just gonna kind of pocket it. Do I have pockets?
Yeah, you do.
Let's go. I'm gonna just pocket it.
Okay. So you pocket an orange. Anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, I gotta write down that very important note if I pocketed an orange.
So when you get frisked and they find an orange.
So wait, what? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna start right now. I'm gonna start right now. My notes. Pocketed an orange, underlined. I'm trying to locate egos.
So, roll a perception. If it's a 7, you're out of the campaign.
Damn, can you hold him to this?
I can hold him to the. If it's a 7, he's kicked out.
How's a 12 work?
I hate it out of you first. So can you stop spanking that thing? So as you begin plucking away your orange, putting it in your pocket, and then just continue to pluck some more oranges to put in the bags and stuff. You begin to look around, like to just generally check where everybody is. You see you see what appears to be Orem out towards the back of the place, working what appears to be some sort of rice fields. You see a couple of the other people. You see somebody working at the corn. You don't, at the time, as you're looking around, you don't notice Egos. And then as you turn around, you see him standing right in front of you. As he's just standing there right, like almost face to face to you. And it almost, like, it's like a shock level.
Whoa.
As Egos has his hand lifted up about to tap your shoulder. As you turn around just in time to notice him.
I just kind of give him a little smile and a wave.
He waves back, and then he kind of looks back at the behind him. He kind of looks back behind him, and then he looks back to you, and he taps your shoulder, and then he does this as he begins to walk.
Follow him.
By the way, for the viewers at home, I pointed backwards to me since I realized nobody can see me. So, what's your general perception?
Is that my passive?
Yeah.
11.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. So as you begin walking, going by tree, it's a weird sense also walking underneath the trees because there's a lot of shade.
Mm-hmm.
And it does give you this feel of warmth and coolness that the outside would give you. But you know there's a ceiling and there's walls to this place, which makes the feeling a little strange for you. As you begin walking, you see Egos leads you into the greenhouse. As you keep going, he leads you into the greenhouse. By the way, just a reminder of the area. You know there's like one guard here, and he's by mainly the dwarven woman who hands out packs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that one guard, there doesn't seem to be appearing a lot of guards anywhere. There's a guard at the entrance that you walk in, and there's a guard right here. This definitely is a very open, not heavily guarded area. But Egos leads you into the greenhouse, and you're filled with that same warmth of the sun and the plants all around you growing. And he leads you to the back where he's primarily been. And you see, as he points up to kind of the ceiling. The greenhouse is a little taller, a little bigger. And as he points up to the ceiling, you see this overgrown of vines that goes all the way to the very top. And you see what appears to be a couple of interesting looking flowers arranged at the top, growing from the tip of the vines. Or not necessarily the tip of the vines, like towards the end of the vines. And it appears to be grown onto the greenhouse somewhat. Mm-hmm. As he points up to that, and he looks back to you, and then he points to you, and then he does this.
There?
He grabs some shears underneath him. Some bigger shears. Or some bigger, it's almost like scissors. And he hands them to you. And he gives like a little smile as he does that.
Kind of look, see what kind of anyone watching me where the guards are at?
So, and you don't need to roll perception for this. You do notice, like, the area, the greenhouse is it's a bigger greenhouse, but the windows, they're green tinted. They're covered by plants and stuff, and there's no guards. There's no guards in the greenhouse at all, so.
If there's no one else around, then I'll sound my wings.
Okay.
And then I'll...
You see him kind of like as you extend your wings, you kind of see him like push back. Not get pushed back by the wings, but him just like, once again, like, whoa, whoa.
And I'll go up and trim the flowers as best as I can.
As you begin trimming the flowers, he also points... No, he doesn't do. Never mind. But yeah, so you trim the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just make a general dexterity throw.
10.
10? That's fine. You're able to trim the flowers just nicely. There's a couple of them, about 5 of them. They're very little, but they're very purple, and they give a strong smell that almost smells like soap, but very strong, not like scenty soap, but very strong cleaning soap, almost in a way. It's a very strong smell. As you clip them and put them in your hand, I assume you fly back down.
Mm-hmm.
As you fly back down, you see him kind of look a little giddy as he smiles, and as he kind of just holds out his hand for the flowers.
I'll hand it to him.
And you see there's a jar that he places them in, and he closes the lid. By the way, just another description of him. I think for the viewers at home too, you get this a lot more. You're able to see a lot more details from him. He's Shardokai, but he has a big black pupilless eye with a red circle in the middle. And it appears to be some sort of scar on the side of his face from his eye. It looks to be like a burn scar going all the way around his face to kind of his mouth. Over the side of his head, kind of burning off a piece of his hair. Burning off a piece of his hair, and the rest of his hair is caught in like a bun. And this is on the same side. He has that big glove. But as soon as you get in the flowers and you do that, he smiles at you as he begins to away his glove. But before he does that, he grabs some of the shears, those big shears he had earlier, and cut off the ends of the vines. Places the shears down. And he takes off the big mitten that he has. And you see his whole arm is black in a way. This arm is very different color than the white pale that he has in the right eye. But it's completely black to the tips. Almost as if it's decaying in a bit. There's a lot of scaliness to the arm. It looks like a bone almost. As he grabs hold, the vines that he cut off that are still attached to the greenhouse, you start seeing this dark energy pulsate from his hand, going to the vines everywhere, traveling up the vines as the vines completely decay, as you hear completely decaying, turning into little flakes of black as all of the vines decay, falling down, completely disappearing into dust. Then he puts his glove back on and fastens it completely.
Have I seen anything like this before?
Make a history check.
7?
No. Not this in particular. You know of things that. There's magic. There's all types of magic. You can create a fire in your hands to burn somebody. So this definitely looks magical. You know what magic looks like.
Yeah.
This definitely looks magical, but you've never seen anything like it. And then, can you roll a perception throw?
Natural 1.
Can't really notice anything.
Cannot roll to save my life. Was that all he did?
Yeah. As he goes, as it decays away, floating, turning into complete dust and dying away, the vines. He cut off a part so like it wouldn't get the rest of the plants, but the rest of the vines that were attached to the wall are completely disintegrated away. So he puts the glove back on, fastening it completely around his arm, and then he gives you a thumbs up, and he goes back to writing something, and then placing it on the jar.
Can I read what he wrote?
As you look down to read what he wrote, you don't understand the language. It's almost like scribbles in a way, like chicken scratch.
Alright. Dissipate the wings and kind of give him the thumbs up. Give him a little wave and a smile as I begin to walk out.
As you walk back to your place, because you weren't done working. If you do choose one.
Yes.
Okay.
I must finish the story.
The story of
Me harvesting fruits.
as you continue, you don't need to roll again. You're just continuing to pluck away. Is there anything else you like to do?
As I'm working up in the tree, so I have a little bit of a better viewpoint of like the field and stuff. I'm gonna look for just Calcifer to see like where if he's working here.
Okay, make a perception test.
Okay. Which one of you are gonna be good to me? Four.
No. Gosh, dang it, Ryan.
I think we're just imagining him.
No, you do not see Calcifer out here.
I manifested rolling bad walking into this session today.
Yeah. It's because you got those new dice.
Because I got the new dice. I'm gonna roll with the new dice. 16. I just gotta roll with the new dice.
Watch them not work when you roll.
Oh, they're not gonna work next time when I need them. Let me check.
If you're thinking about something, we can always come back.
Yeah.
You want us to come back?
I think I'm good. I think that's all I'll do. I'll just continue working.
So you two, miners, I need you. I need you two.
Don't look at me like that.
I need you two to, I guess, make a strength throw to see how well you do first. You can do athletics, but Zachary, you two.
Pardon me.
So, okay,
He's
when
been
Trey's
very
breaking out
blind.
the dice
I
jail,
know, right? The toilet.
the toilet, pardon me, you know it's bad.
You said a strength?
The athletics.
Seven,
My
17.
jail.
Okay, you're able to hack away.
Athletics. 8.
8. You struggle. You're very struggling. You roll a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Somebody's gonna be exhausted.
Duh, I'm Crucio. I'm not using the Crucio dice.
Oh, that's
Duh.
why. That's why.
Jeez, you almost
That's,
threw out
that's
your
not.
whole.
Maybe.
A Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
12.
Okay. So you're good. You're able to keep hacking away. Right now, you don't find anything precious. You can barely hit this. As you wanted to keep going at it as strong as you can, you start feeling your muscles begin to pull. But with restraint, you're able to hold together and just slow down a little bit, reeling. Just making your hits less harder. But you're not able to find anything. Therio, with a couple hits, you're able to find a lot of coal, a lot of precious, what appears to be some sort of stone. You don't know which kind of stone it is, but you kind of just throw it in there. Just like you're doing a pretty well job at this. Is there anything you two would like to do specifically?
Break out of prison.
Simply, I don't know.
Okay, roll a dexterity saving throw.
What?
19.
Get it, boys! As all the guards just start running at you. No. Is there anything specifically?
No.
That was his one plan. You just ruined it.
So what kind of are the gems? Anything different than what I've seen before?
So they weren't the purple stones that you encountered, that you both of you have encountered actually. They're more so just interesting looking stones.
Okay.
You don't know what kind of material they are. They're not. They look nothing like the purple.
Gotcha.
The stones.
Okay.
The purple stones. The purple stones. They are very, very shiny. They're very. You could tell there's something special about them.
Yeah, okay.
These look more a combination of like stone and some sort of other materials.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay. Is V over next to me again?
She's closer. Or she's a little closer.
When we are leaving, when we start to leave, I want to make sure I get next to her. But for the rest of it, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
When we leave, I'd also like to approach V on the way out.
Okay, we'll get there.
All right, this is how it's going.
But okay, so y'all roll another. Go ahead. So there's nothing else in particular you guys want to do. Okay, that's fine. So just roll 2 more strength throws, athletics throws, both of you.
Never rolled these dice in this campaign. Let's see what happens. One is a 19, and the other is an 18.
Okay. So this time, after a while, Crucio, sorry. After a while, after your rough beginning, you're able to get back into the mix of it and start hacking away at stone after stone after stone. Eventually, getting a lot of coal, getting a lot of the same esque materials I described to him. You don't know he has those materials, but just the same description I gave to him.
Yeah.
Nothing purple, nothing interesting yet, but just stuff you think would help, like coal, lime, precious stones. You don't have to roll Constitution. You're able to just keep hacking. What was yours, David?
14 and 13.
Okay, the same thing with you. You're able this time, just able to really find coal, not that precious material anymore. As you just keep hacking away, you don't see anybody really around. Well, what's your passive perception?
11.
Okay, yeah, you don't really see anybody really around you. Getting that purple stone, so
Okay.
Nothing really special yet. But yes, but then you hear a bell. I will pull it up. You hear a bell, and the guards begin to. There are a lot of guards in this area. As I was describing about Reginald's area, how there's only 1 or 2 guards, there are tons of guards here. On every kind of corner, there's at least 2 guards looking, watching you guys, making sure y'all are doing stuff okay, everything is going good. As they say, dinner time. As they start ringing the bell, and everybody begins to start putting their stuff up. The 2 guards unlock your chains as they push you to out.
I'm gonna try speed walk to try and so the way, now correct me if I'm wrong, the way that I was thinking it is that it's just one super long cave hallway. Or are there several?
There's several.
Okay.
But they directed you in a certain hall. You know where you're going. It's a long hallway, but there's a lot of, prisoners leading the way to out of it.
So would I pass by where V is currently stationed if I hurried quickly?
Yes. Maybe make a. So what specifically describe what you're trying?
So I'm trying to get to where. So before V packs up her stuff and leaves, I want to get around the area where she is.
Okay. So the thing about this is that the guards have to unlock you, and you're towards the back of the mind.
So if they unlock me and I sprint.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can sprint.
I'd like to.
Okay. So, they begin to unlock both of you. So, Therio. What's her name?
V.
V is kind of closer by, kind of close next to you. So you want to get up to her now.
I just want to get up and fall behind her.
Okay.
Just traveling around right behind her.
That's fine. So, as they unlock you, you begin to pick up your stuff and, notice where she is relatively. She was close by you. So you know where she was. You, on the other hand, I'm going to need you to make 2 different rolls.
Okay.
First, I need you to make, as you're walking, I need you to make a perception roll to see if you can spot her.
14.
Okay, you do see her. You see she's she's kind of near Therio. As you begin walking quickly, Make a just make a dex throw, a dexterity throw. Not a saving throw, just a throw. Not your dexterity. What was it?
But it's 4.
That's one. So, as you spot her, Crucio has an intention right now. Crucio is so focused on this. And the guards, and like you're getting ready, you packed up all your stuff, and the guard begins to unlock your chain. And before he can unlock your chain, you try to run, you trip up a little bit, and he's like, whoa, slow down, buddy, slow down. As he as your face is in dirt, all your tools have scattered everywhere now. As he begins, why are you trying to rush? The food's still gonna be there. As he begins unlocking your chains.
This is the Crucio Eats Dirt session.
As you get up, you see a bunch of crowds of people are now crowding the area, kind of blocking you from getting close to.
I just want to bash her skull in. Is that so much to ask?
As you like start picking up all your stuff and start walking with the crowd, it's hard because of that throw. It's hard to just even push through the crowd as you're going on. But Theria, you are able to trail her.
Okay.
Crucio, you do see Therio trailing V. With your perception throw, you are able to see Crucio trailing V. I thought that was the music. As you begin packing up your stuff, the crowd of people, lots of guards pushing you through. Go! Get your food! Get your apple and banana! Keep going! As they keep pushing you, slapping your back, you are towards the end of the crowd. You and Scrag are both. As you see Scrag is like
You'll have to do.
ready. He's like biting his fingernails when it has a bunch of dirt and stuff and coal all over. As
My palms in.
as you start tempting, pulling up your rock. As he's like biting, as he's like excited to go. So V puts down her bag, gives it back, gives her tools to the guards as she starts to get pushed out into the hallway, and you do the same. Is there anything you're trying to do?
No, I was actually just waiting for him to try to attack her, but that didn't happen, so...
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you just start leaving, and you make your way out. Back to you, Reginald.
Yes.
Is there anything specific you'd like to do?
No.
No, nothing specific.
I got my orange.
Oh. That was abrupt. Sorry, guys.
There's a party.
So, as you go towards the end of you finishing up your work, finally, as you kind of grab the last pieces of fruits and put them in your basket, you're getting ready to leave. You see the big orc Aura begin to walk up as he's like kind of curious. He's, hi, how are you faring today?
It took me a little bit to get going.
Stop it. for everybody at home, Trey's trying to kill him. He wants him dead. Oh. You said it took you a little while.
It took me a little while today, but I got through it.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, it looks a lot better than yesterday. But
Yeah.
hey, what did Egos want from you?
He needed help with some sort of flower in the greenhouse.
Why did he ask you?
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to help?
Mm-hmm. I was in here the other night. Last night, actually. Just wanted to take some time. Look around, because it's all very new to me still.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take some time, and we kind of saw each other. I waved. He waved back. And I guess maybe that was enough. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
It was, I don't know, he's just not really, how do you say, a people person. So I saw you going in the greenhouse with him and he was leading you, so I got, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just interested. But you're doing okay? You don't need help like the last couple yesterday?
I think I'm doing fine today. Although, I do have a question about Egos.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know what language he speaks, would you?
Just roll a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
12.
Okay. You see him. You see him like curiously looking at you for a little bit. Not like maliciously or not like inquisitive, where it's like, what are you talking about? It's just like wondering for a minute. And then he kind of looks around, and there's nobody around you. You're underneath the trees and the shade. I don't really know what language it is. I just know it's... Well, Calcifer, he'd say it was more ancient type of speaking. Kind of... a guttural way of communicating. But he says, what I do know about it is not a lot of people speak it. I mean, I don't know anybody else in here that does, except for Calcifer. So, but, you know, there's other ways with communicating with him. There's other ways to talk to him.
Nice. Appreciate that.
Yeah. There's nothing else you need, is there?
I don't think so.
Alright. Well, and he kind of taps you on the back a little bit. Good job. As he begins walking away.
Ow. And I'll just kind of trail behind.
Okay. As you begin making your way out, you give up your packs. You see the sun is kind of getting lower in the sky. As you give up your packs and you begin to make your way up to what appears to be the rec room again. As you all make your way into the inside of what appears to be the entire rec room, the cafeteria, you see the many people passing through, going through, the couple of people coming out of the farm. Roll a sleight of hand.
To steal my orange. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh,
With the new
nice.
ones.
So, just in case, you don't know what happens if you do smuggle fruits. But just in case you do, keep your hands in your pockets, covering the orange. As
Just been working out recently. Just this one leg.
As you begin walking out, the guards that are at the door don't seem to care about what's in your pockets. You're able to hide it pretty well.
Like,
As you begin lining out, you see food begins to be prepared on trays as
grade A slop.
the prisoners. That wasn't funny. I shouldn't have laughed at that.
Oh my what?
Begin as the prisoners begin lining up once more.
Where are the others?
You do see. You see Theria
And
first,
right here.
and then at the very back of the crowd, coming up the stairs, you see a very upset and angry.
Does he still have a rock in his
dirty.
hand?
Yeah. He's got a death grip on it.
I don't know. Would you have taken the rock? Okay, so roll a sleight of hand.
Please, God, let me keep my rock. $14.
Wow.
The rock.
Okay. You are able, because you are pretty dirty. You're pretty dirty. You're kind of able to kind of hide it. It's not a huge rock that you have. It's probably like a fistful. Like the pebble was this,
Yeah.
and then this is kind of like this that you're able to just hold and like hold in your shirt. And the guards, even though there's a lot of them, they're not able to spot you. Take the rock as you're all dirty. Everybody's dirty coming out of the mines and everything. So, as you're carrying your rock.
Well,
That rocks.
That's it.
I
You're
hate-
out.
I-
Get out.
Took it for granted.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
My word.
I hate to be
Oh.
that guy, but I am leaving the campaign. I just have to get out of here.
it's unfortunate to hear.
Unfortunately.
I'm not even doing it on purpose.
Oh, goodness.
You know, you guys stay true to your name.
We do.
This is a very
we are very
unfortunate-
unfortunate. We have never been fortunate, really.
Chill.
Anyway,
I was trying to think of a rock pun, but I couldn't.
no, that's okay.
Yeah, rock.
Don't hurt your mind.
Workshop though.
That's one of the bolder things you've said.
Oh my god. We're killing you first.
It's kind of been a landslide.
Alright, there.
That's it! An earthquake happens! You fall through the cracks and die!
Yes, we're out of the jail.
You're dead.
Price to pay.
Roll for new characters.
The only way to get out of this prison is to roll new character.
Okay, what do y'all do?
Anyways, sit down.
Yeah.
We already got our food?
What's our slop looking like today?
Yeah, what's the supper?
So, it's not really slop. It's like just a bunch of chicken and what appears to be some fruits.
Oh, they're shipping us out to war.
Yeah.
They got the good stuff
in
for
the
us.
morning, you start to pick up this theme that in the morning they usually do slop, and then at night they give you something more nicer. As they give you, protein, and vegetables, and then you are up with your choice of the day, which is banana, apple. I want to say banana or fruit. And you don't have to pick one either.
No, I think we do.
What kind of third option is that?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Banana. Grabbing it, squishing the entire banana.
Guys, I could have been stockpiling bananas this whole time.
He hasn't been eating them. He's just been sticking them in his pants.
He's just the banana man.
There's a banana now. My pants are.
Alright.
What?
Sorry.
Did I follow your plan? Did it slip through your fingers?
You just said a little something weird.
I said something weird.
He's been sticking those bananas in his pants!
Where else would he stick him?
What? In his mouth?
Okay, you just made it weird.
Can I take a rock and bash in you?
No!
You can't kill God.
No! I am not God. There's only one God.
Just a loyal servant.
Alright, we're moving on.
I grab apple.
Banana.
Oh!
To the dark side with this
He's
one.
writing that
No.
down! Where do y'all wish
It
to
looks
start?
appealing. Do you want to go? Oh, he's actually writing something down.
Can't read it. Anyways, what
To
were
our
you saying?
corner.
It said,
Yeah, we can go to the corner.
V trips me as I Crucio go to work. That's all it said.
How did the farms go for you?
Well, it appears that our friend Egos will not be a problem. He had me fly up and harvest some flowers for him.
That's good. So you've kind of made him a good friend.
Yes.
Is Egos like in the lunch area with us?
Yeah. Do we see him this time? Because we didn't see him this morning.
Roll a perception thing.
That's who you were trying to roll for this morning.
No, it was. He was rolling for Calcifer.
Oh,
You said for perception?
Yeah.
16.
He's not in the lunchroom. You don't see him in the lunchroom eating at one of the tables.
Is he serving the food?
No. He's not serving the food. He's not in the area of the
Okay.
lunchroom where y'all are eating anywhere.
Does Egos only stay in the garden or in the greenhouse when you're in there? Was he doing stuff outside of it?
To my knowledge, he's. Have I seen him leave the greenhouse to go do stuff? Like other stuff when I was in the field? No, he just sticks to the greenhouse. I think it has. It's some sort of condition. I do believe.
Interesting. Well, we didn't really have anything going on other than Crucio trying to kill V another time.
Why?
How would you know that?
Because I saw you. Oh, well, I guess I might have not seen him
You saw
throw
him.
the rock.
You saw him like throw the rock, but the pebble that he had,
He tried to kill her!
he threw a pebble at her. But other than that, I mean, you didn't really see like what's your.
Did I
passive
see him
perception?
shove though?
Shove who?
I got an 11 for passive, but did I see? Oh no, trip. I mean, did I see that?
Pretty much,
trip him?
a lot of people saw him get tripped up, but you saw him throw the miniature, tiny little rock, and then
Yeah.
flicker off.
Well, yeah, okay. So instead of saying kill,
You already chose your words.
well, he wanted to kill him or kill V.
She humiliated me.
And what happens if you do?
To the box.
I wouldn't mind being sent back there.
Why? So you can talk to your friend?
Among other reasons. It's so peaceful there.
It may actually. You know what? You know what? It might actually bring out somebody else. What are you thinking? Because I'm thinking we just let him go at it on V. That's not what you're thinking though, is it?
Not preferably.
Okay. I was just making sure.
So, could you get me into the greenhouse?
Why?
I want to speak with Ego.
He doesn't speak.
Yeah, that is his whole thing.
I talked with Orem, and the language that he does speak is ancient.
I can try.
I mean,
Maybe we speak with Calcifer again one more time. Maybe he speaks with Calcifer.
but what will that cost? Because if we're going to find a way out of here through Calcifer, it's already going to cost a pretty copper.
That's true.
I'd say copper's at a penny.
Didn't he ask us if we could do something? Or I remember him saying something.
He does want us to do something for him. Did I spot Calcifer?
Roll a perception. You don't spot Calcifer, but you do see the Goliath woman bringing what appears to be a tray of food and her own to a room on the end next to, not next to, but closer to the greenhouse entrance.
Interesting. I haven't heard this Goliath woman talk yet.
Mm-mm.
Seems like she's more of a bodyguard type of person. Maybe we find out some stuff about her. She might have a different story or a different purpose other than Calcifer.
I don't know if we have the time to do that, though. It might take a while to extract information.
Yeah.
Especially if she is quiet and she doesn't speak to people besides Calcifer, it's going to be harder. Plus, we're going to have a lot of IOUs to prisoners if we do that.
Yeah, but it's really all we can do right now. Unless you want to go into the farm.
I think we just need to hit the Python on the head. Just go up to Calcifer. Look for ways out. Because we're slowly running out of time.
Yeah.
We're essentially already out.
We aren't, or at least I should say you aren't allowed to go into the garden after hours, are you?
I can.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to risk both of us going through there, but you... I don't know.
What do you have planned?
Well, if we can just get in there, all three of us, we might be able to... Talking alone with Calcifer, all three of us. And maybe with Egos, if he is in there with him. We might be able to discuss something.
Can we see like the doors to the garden area from where we are?
Yeah.
Is it like doors like are shut, or is it just like
It's
this
like,
open?
It's not open. It's an archway,
Okay.
basically. It's the same archway towards, the same type of archway towards the mines and towards the kind of back recreational rooms where y'all had the laundry and the other stuff in the library.
So I'm assuming that there's also a guard posted there
Where?
at the garden entrance.
Yeah. There's a guard posted at every entrance, basically.
I can get in.
Huh.
The lesser half of me does have some nice perks. Strangely enough.
Yeah, but we're not just gonna be able to, all three of us, get in there just like that. Even you and him might not be so able to. Without somebody noticing it.
Well, you were so gung-ho about being in prison before. Why not stay?
First off, I didn't want to be in there, but that's besides the point. We could make another diversion, and then maybe either you and I or you and Crucio go in there. I don't know how much Crucio or Elijah will be able to figure out, but I think it would be good for him to meet Egos and Calcifer. Not just because they're both Shatterkai, but they may know something more than Crucio does.
Why don't I just walk up and politely ask the guard, hey, let me talk to the unspeaking one. They'll gladly let me in, I'm sure.
Right. Well, we know how that goes. Usually with you. I could start something. Let y'all slip through without the guards noticing.
But why risk it?
To have a one-to-one with Calcifer. One of the reasons probably that the Goliath woman is always next to him is because most are, just like I said about Crucio, most are probably scared to tell too much to him with her around. She's probably where his power comes from, at least physically.
Is Calcifer and Goliath Lady in the lunchroom?
So, you saw the Goliath. You didn't see earlier when you. Was it you who saw the Goliath woman?
No,
Was it me?
I think it was me because I was looking for.
No, it was you.
Oh, okay.
Because you were looking for Calcifer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the Goliath woman have 2 trays and go into a cell.
Okay, I thought you said that she sat down, but Calcifer wasn't there.
No, she took 2 trays to a certain cell.
Gotcha.
I also misunderstood that.
Yeah. Well,
There's no point of us going to the garden.
sure. Then,
We can just walk up to his cell.
yeah. Nonetheless, we will still have a quiet interaction away from everybody else. So, let's go do that now then, you think?
We should.
Okay, let's go.
All 3 of you?
I guess.
Alright. As you begin to, you want to walk up to the cell where the Goliath woman was? As you begin walking and walking and walking, getting closer. A roller perception check, Crucio.
There's not a D20. That's a D12. Okay, now, chat. Is this a 7 or a 1?
That's a 1 because the 7's right there.
You're too focused right now on getting to, after hearing about egos, so Shadowkai,
Okay.
you're too focused on getting to where you're supposed to be with your 2 friends, or whatever you want to call them. As you walk and walk and walk, you get closer to the cell. As you start seeing the inside of the cell, you really can't. I'm heart. I have heartburn. You really can't see what the inside of the cell looks like until you're actually closer to the door. So you're able to get like a better picture of what's inside. As you walk closer to the bars, it's open. But as you walk closer inside, you see what appears to be a 1 mattress. Kind of a nicer, actually looking mattress. With nicer covers and nicer blankets on. A desk. Which is not common, at least in y'all's room. Y'all don't have a desk. A desk and what appears to be kind of a cabinet. Almost a cabinet cupboard with a couple of things in it. As you see Calcifer sitting down writing something as he's eating his food. And as the Goliath woman stands next to him, kind of up against the wall, still eating her food, as you three come in, as you three come in, you see her. As he puts on his pencil, he turns around to you, and you see his posture kind of sit up. Well, isn't it my very unfortunate group of friends?
Wow, that's crazy.
Now we're going to take a break real quick.
Oh.
So we'll be back in just a second, guys.
How did he know our name?
And we are back from our break. Oh, give me some of those! Oh, yeah! Gotta put these in my mouth.
Not sponsored by nerds. Gummy clusters.
They're gummy clusters. They're gummy clusters, I promise.
That's what they are.
Alright, we are back, guys. So, you three begin to walk into his room. As he turns around, confidently sitting in his wooden...
Just to make sure, this is Calcifer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Egos can't talk. Remember?
Can I get another description of what he looks like? I know he's a drow.
Here's your drow. He has very long silver hair. That's kind of wavy. At the time, it's put up in some kind of a half ponytail towards the back of his hair. He is middle-aged for a drow. You know, it's hard to tell with elves because of their age range. But he looks to be somewhat middle-aged. But he has a purple outfit on still. Go ahead. Just take it. He has a purple outfit still. It's kind of open a little bit to show a tank top underneath.
Interesting.
But he does give off a very, like, not scumbaggy, but more maniacal. No, not very that, but very, very.
It gives us a vibe.
Very, very sophisticatedly maniacal, almost.
Interesting.
If you know, stupid heads know what that means. I'm looking at you! Looking at you!
What?
Who smuggled a rock in your pocket?
Gotta get rock.
I've still got an orange in mine.
You just
I forgot about the orange.
We're a Thieves Guild now.
Rocked and oranges, we call ourselves.
as he kind of leans back. Well, he can't lean back; it's a wooden chair. As he kind of just sits up straight, and looks at you three. What can I do for you three?
I'm just gonna kind of stand at the entryway, very much so like
Like the Goliath woman who's eating her food?
Yeah, but I'm very much so strong silent type. I've got a big smile.
Yeah.
Big toothy
You
grin.
roll like a general intimidation.
Trying to poke his muscles out a little bit.
Yes. His tiny little muscles. What was it? Just so I can describe it.
You talking shit right there.
So, as you start.
That's my third nat one in a row, by the way.
Why did you cast a spell when you? So as you, it's not the fact that you did anything wrong. It's just the fact that you're not very intimidating.
He's falling apart.
To begin with, so you slide up on the wall, and it's like a little rough. It's like a little rough on the wall, and you try to stick out your muscles. You two do see him doing this, and you see his tiny little muscles trying to stick out. This skinny, scaly, like scummy-looking person trying to act all tough over in the corner.
Anyways,
Straight posted up.
He looks more like a nerd.
We're just interested in having a little bit more of a talk. Kind of maybe a continuation from our last conversation.
I was hoping you would.
You told us that if we do something for you, you can do something for us.
Indeed.
We need to get out of this prison tonight.
Alright. No, we'll see where this goes.
Tonight.
He goes back. He like sighs for a sec. We need to get out of this prison. He's right back to it.
Needle-like arms.
Yeah.
Tonight.
If you wanted to get out of this prison tonight, would you?
Because we are about to make a deal. I don't know how efficient it would be to get out of the prison tonight.
Okay, well, let's say not tonight. Let's say before the end of the week. Would you be capable or interested?
I suppose I may be inclined if you do something for me.
That being?
You two. You work in the mines, don't you? I would like to acquire one of those purple gems.
Yep.
Could you do that for me?
What is it?
That'll cost you.
Well, all I'm saying is we're risking ourselves to get these out for you. I'm simply just asking what I'm risking for.
Another persuasion. Yes, but you're risking yourself in order to get something. So my business is my business. But I will be so inclined to help you escape if you give me one of those stones. It doesn't have to be big. Just one of them. I want you to smuggle it out into myself.
Crucio's gonna like, and then turn around and start walking towards the mine. Like he's gonna go down and go try and get. Maybe take a little glance into the garden first. See if you can see egos.
So as you glance down the garden, actually roll a general just perception check.
Okay.
And if it's a 1, you're out of the campaign.
Okay. I need.
You want me to spit on it?
Can you give?
Oh, why would you say that?
Can you give me a number? 1 through 4.
4.
You said I'm rolling for what?
Perception.
Perception. Let's go, baby.
The blindfold
Good
works.
stuff.
If I close my eyes.
Close my eyes.
That's gonna be a 21.
So, You're not able to spot egos. As you start walking out, you kind of hear Calcifer go, "Oh." As you continue to hurriedly walk out, you look down where the gardens would be. It's a long hallway downwards, so you don't see nobody. You don't see egos. It's dark. There's torchlight, but it's a little dark. It's going down. It's a staircase down. But I assume you should keep making your way to the mines. Well, as you continue to make your way to the mines, you see the mines are closer to towards the wreck area where the people are pumping weights and stuff, and people are doing that. And on the other side is a couple cells. What you do notice is a very particular cell. I think I described this to you once. I don't know because it's been months. It was either you or you.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But as you get closer, this is something you didn't. Just because you rolled the 19 on perception is the reason why you saw this. Because you're actively looking around until you actively spotted us. You see a couple people at the workout area. You see V at the workout area with her goons, the people she was laughing with earlier. And then as you continue to make your way to the mines, you see a cell, kind of off a little bit. You just barely spot it with your eye, just because you rolled a 19. You see this room is very different than the rest of them. It's a cell. It's a barred cell. But you see inside, it's filled with what appears to be a bunch of paper and drawings everywhere. All over the walls and all over the floor. And just everywhere. So you keep going to the mines. As you continue, you get to the door where somebody's waiting there. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a guard.
Yeah,
Somebody.
it's a guard.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna hold up my the barcode thing that lets me into the mines, and just stand there and wait.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
Can I go in?
No. After work hours are done, no one's allowed back in the mines. Sorry.
I have a lot of anger I'd really like to get rid of.
Oh, well, you can get rid of it tomorrow morning.
Can I persuade you to let me in?
No.
Okay. This is going to be a really in-depth question, so just hold your horses. So you said it's an archway, right?
Yes.
From where the guard... Is there one guard or several guards?
At the time, there's one guard at the entrance. Okay.
So if I were to... Is it possible to walk out of sight of the guard, but still be able to see into the mines?
Maybe.
Could I try just seeing if I could even move like that?
Yeah, roll with stealth.
There we go. Stealth check 18.
You walk to an area where you think you are not seen by the guard. Also, by the way, you guys know he's not here anymore.
He just walked away. I'm gonna let him do his thing. Sounds like him.
Is there an area past where the guard is stationed in the mine that's at least within 30 feet of me?
Roll an intelligence throw.
So it's a 13 minus 2, so 11.
There, where he's not seeing you right now, you're kind of blending into the crowd. You're trying to blend into the crowd right now, with the other tables, with other people.
Okay.
You think you can get in. You're not sure. You're not sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try it. What's the worst I can do? Send me to the box.
Just teleport you right in front of him.
Hi. Crucio would do it. He's gonna teleport 30 feet into the mines, or try to get as far into the mines as he can with his, hopefully without being seen.
So roll another stealth check.
Natural 20.
So you are
Just
able.
in time.
23.
You are able to cover up, because it is a magical teleportation. But you are able to cover it up pretty well, and you are able to teleport directly right behind the guard, as you are neck and neck to him, as you kind of are able to back away slowly from him going down into the mind. Before we get back to that, you two know that he just left, and he said, and Calcifer just said, "Oh," as he begins walking.
What can you do? Anyways. Whatever happens, happens. So is this all you're wanting from us?
Yes. If you give me the gem, we'll have a deal. I'll give you whatever information you need.
Nothing.
You know, I don't know if this will cost me anything, but
I understand you are able to communicate with egos.
You see his demeanor change a little bit. Or he's caught off guard. You did mention egos, right, yesterday? I think you did.
To him?
To him. Did you?
When we were talking to him at the...
You weren't with him.
Oh.
I don't think you were. I don't remember if you did.
I don't remember.
But you do
Write it
see...
down.
You do see his demeanor kind of change a little bit. As he's kind of taken aback by, y'all talking about breaking out to talking about egos. Yes. Why?
Hmm. Let me think. What is it you said that'll cost you? I'm trying to think if there's anything I want in return.
Seems to smile a little bit.
I'm trying to check my
After
notes.
he studies, you have to, as you say, he smiles a little bit. After you say it'll cost you, grinning, because he knows what you're trying to pull now.
Hmm. Anything you want? Sorry, I'm trying to read through my notes real quick.
you're good.
I want to know about your information on a certain Eladrin guard.
Not guard. A student. What would you like to know about her?
I want to know what she is. Obviously she's Eladrin, but I mean the what about her.
What she is a magic user in a way. She studied the arts of the arcane, and now she's an apprentice of the arch wizard here.
Intriguing.
Her name is Elphaba.
I'm gonna need you to spell that.
ELPHABA.
PH. It's like a PH.
Now that is what she is.
Yes.
Now tell me why you're asking about Egos.
He's kind. And we had a brief moment last night. And he asked me to help him with something today. And I can't communicate with him. Besides a wave.
So what would you have of me?
I would just want to know how he communicates.
More specific.
I was in the greenhouse helping him with something, and he had wrote some form of language on a jar after harvesting something.
You wish to know the language he speaks, is what
Yes.
you're trying to ask. He speaks well, it's a language not known by the common folk called Underdark. It's a very ancient type of language. Not most people speak it. My kind, they used to be taught it solely. But after a while, it traversed to other races, I guess you can say. But that's the language he speaks. That's the language he only understands. Wait, I may have lied to you.
Oh no!
I need a refund.
Now, I wouldn't know this, but are you talking about undercommon?
Yeah. She barking at?
I don't know. Oh, it's probably the neighbor.
Oh,
She got one in that pool.
I think she's barking the robot outside.
Oh. We are having dog difficulties.
Yeah, what did I say? Did I say Underdark?
You said Underdark. So.
Yeah, Underdark. I think that's how you say it.
I think they're interchangeable.
Yeah.
I think it is too. You get the gist. He gives you both. That's the only language that he can speak. And or. Well, he doesn't speak. Right, I should say.
Sorry, say it again. I didn't hear that part.
Right, and. The only language he can write in is what?
I thought you were saying like that's the only language he like can speak right in.
Oh, no.
Like he's having like like.
I said he can't speak. That's the language he can write in.
I don't know if my compatriot has anything, but he's. I don't know where he's at. He kind of disappeared.
He does that.
There he is.
Alright. She's barking on the neighbors.
Anything?
I have nothing to give him.
I have so many questions, but not enough
Mm-hmm.
currency.
Well, while you're discussing with him,
Yes.
I'm going to go find our friend.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do you first.
Okay. I'll go out and see if I'm guessing that he said he's going to
No,
try.
he just said okay.
Who he did?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm guessing.
Oh,
Theo's guessing. Oh, he's probably just gonna try and take it like now. But I'll just go to like the entrance and like look in.
do you need some help?
Oh no, I was just. Did somebody come by here a few minutes ago? Or?
No. Nobody's allowed in after work hours are done.
Oh, right, yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay, no, I was just, I'm just looking around. And then I'll just stay off to a distance and just watch the door, see if anybody is coming in or out, or...
So roll for perception, but keep that in your head. Or remember that perception check.
Okay.
So... That's a 1.
That's a 6.
So, Ryan,
Yes.
are you watching Overwatch?
No.
Are you lying?
No, actually, I'm not.
Sorry, I had a story, but it was also like
He's multitasking.
I'm multitasking a snap story and my notes.
You're insane.
So, as you kind of think about it, as he leaves the room, Daria leaves the room. You see Calcifer kind of smile a little bit as he watches him walk out. You,
Yes.
what are you?
Me. I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific.
And he kind of stands up a little bit as he puts his hands behind his back, as he looks kind of like checking you out.
Yeah.
Not in a weird way. Like he's examining what you look like. I've never seen someone like you. You give off resemblance of a human, but you are gray. But you have no sense of infernal blood in you, none that I can see, as he's like looking for horns and a tail. So what are you?
I am what they call Asimar.
Who's they?
Just more of a general they. Just that is the species that I am. It is called an Asimar. Similar to a way how tieflings have infernal blood flowing through their veins, I have divine blood.
Divine blood. Ask your question.
Back to Egos. His eye and arm, and the magical ability he possesses. How is that?
I don't know. Now to you. I've never heard of people holding divine blood before. Where do you come from?
Caleb. That leads me to my next question on the information you have about Caleb.
Is it a country?
Yes.
I've never heard of it. What does this divine power do for you?
Many things. It is a way of manifesting my own divine powers, which could be used to harm or heal. So how did you come into power here?
I am safer here. More comfortable, too, than I would be out there with all those animals. This place is a home. A temporary one, but still a home.
So if you would, what did you do to get here?
Well, answer me this first. Why are you here? Not in the prison. In Dardali. You say you come from Calum. What happened?
I was seeking a fresh start. Somewhere with different scenery.
What was the question you asked him before?
What did he do to get in prison?
What did I do to get into prison? You can say that I meddled a little too closely to the warden's plans. I meddled a little too closely with Grace. Graceanne. Is that how I said it?
Grace Ann?
Graceanne. I always had trouble saying that. I should have never named her that. And I meddled a little too closely with Graceanne's affairs, too. Fresh start. Why choose Dardali?
Let me set my backstory real quick. That way I don't say something and then end up retconning something I already wrote. Dodali, it was a neighboring country. So I figured might as well just
A neighboring country. If it's so neighboring, why haven't I heard of it?
That's the question I've been asking myself and others along my way. No one knows it. Oof. Sorry, I gotta finish writing. When you say you meddled in the affairs or the plans of, you said, the warden, what did that entail?
I discovered what he was up to.
And if I may ask a follow-up question, what did you discover?
sits there for a while thinking. Pondering, if you will.
Where is it? Don't worry when you need it.
Pondering as he starts like tapping his upper lip. And he laughs. If I told you, you would be in a lot more danger than me.
Intriguing.
I think our transaction is done for now. Go find your friends before one of you gets thrown back into the box.
Fair enough. Kind of. It was a lovely chat. He kind of sticks his hand out.
He hesitates for a minute. He looks back up to you and looks to your hand. And then he does shake it. He grabs hold and shakes it. And you make your way up. The Goliath one kind of eyeing you a little bit after she finally finishes her meal. And then places the tray down on the table as you begin to walk out. Crucio, it is now time to get back to you.
Water real quick.
Dude, look, if you go to the Xbox.
Never mind. There's some right there.
You keep waters in your Xbox?
Yeah, there's a great place to keep them.
Let me change the tone.
You're open.
Huh?
The ones you over here? Not here?
No, the ones in the inside.
Oh,
Open the Xbox, movie.
I didn't. By God Almighty, we weren't kidding. Whoa.
Sleepaway.
You know, part of me just thought this was a Series X.
No. You think I got that much money? Listen, I know what a certain school pays. Yeah.
So, Crucio, coming to you, you begin slowly making your way down the staircase. Going past many different torchlights, and it has as you get closer and closer down, you start hearing some like not whispers but mummers, like people are talking.
Stealth.
Yeah. So roll a stealth check.
Would my natural 20 from earlier do anything?
No.
Dang.
Because that was the stealth check for your magic.
That's wide.
Okay.
Okay.
You
19.
Okay.
Well, you got high stealth.
Yeah, I got +3.
As you begin making your way down the steps, make a perception check too.
This dice is doing me good, but it hurts to roll. Cocked.
Yeah, it's a little cocked.
Nice.
You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's plus. Yeah, 17.
Nice.
As you get down to the very bottom of the steps, you can, and then you hear somebody walk by. And you stop at the hallway, just barely at the entrance of the mines. And the entrance of the mine is also very like get up against the wall and push your muscles
I
out.
was thinking like
to be here.
Kronk and Predator.
But walking by the entrance, not walking down the stairs with you, but walking by the entrance, you're able to push into the shadows really quick as somebody passes by, a guard. You're able to get to the edge of the staircase over the archway that leads into the actual mines. And as I cannot believe you right now.
Okay, Twisted Minds and Virtus Pro are tied 2-2 right now.
Oh my God.
In the lower bracket semifinals of the EMEA main event Odocia Stage 4.
That's pretty hot.
So,
No sponsor.
as you get to the edge of the staircase, you peer out to see kind of a cluster of soldiers. It appears to be about 6 soldiers that are just talking with each other. You see they're at the table area where they pass out equipment and stuff. And you see some of them are like going through the bags, counting stuff. You see some of them are checking. There's a check. And they take it. And you see a soldier come out. What appears to be... You hear like a... In a secret, one of those doors you saw... Not again. I didn't even mean to do that. You see the doors you saw. You remember last night whenever you were trying to...
Yeah.
And they came through a secret door. It's one of those.
Okay.
As they take the bags and they start making their way. Only like one bag, and then you see guards counting, and the other guards are like talking with each other, kicking around, having fun. And then there's the long, dark hallway, dark mines. You see down the mines, they're mostly dark now. The torchlight has been taken out. They don't expect anybody to be down here, except for this general area where they're counting stone, where they're kicking around, talking with each other.
I'm going to... Am I able to stealth my way? Like, is there a way for me to get past the guards and into the one of the dark mine shafts without being spotted, or would I? Can I try?
Yeah, you can definitely try. You can always try anything.
Because I want to save my... That's metagaming. I want to save that for later.
So be so specific where you want to go.
Okay, so I want to try and get to the mines. Just the generic mine shafts that you said were dark.
Yeah. Where y'all were.
Yes.
Mining.
And I'm pretty good at dark vision, so I shouldn't have an issue with that. But it's the issue of how do I get there? And I think I'm just going to try and, as quietly as possible, lunge off the stairs almost. Give myself a good bit of speed, just so it's a quick little kind of thing.
Burst.
Yes.
Okay,
And
roll a
try
stealth
and
check.
not get caught. Okay, I like those odds. Stealth?
Yeah.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, that's good. So just as you said, you wait for the perfect time. You kind of hear the stone begin to close as the secret door, and you're able to propel yourself off the stairs as you begin to... Right? Do you want to go down the same mine shaft you went down today?
I'm just gonna... Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just gonna say go forward.
Okay.
And if I see a light, turn somewhere, but if I don't, then just keep going.
Yeah.
Until
So
I hit
avoiding
yeah.
the light.
And then get wherever I end up.
Gotcha. Okay, so you bolt down quietly. The guards, kicking up with each other. They don't notice you as they're counting stone, doing stuff like that. As you, walking, running down the stone, or running down, going from carved out stone to carved out stone, pushing through the rocks. As you keep going straight, there's the path you did go down that you were taken down, or there was 2 other pathways. All are dark now. You're covered in dark right now.
Well, good. It's not just a straight shot from where the guards were. The path winds
Yeah,
up.
it's
So
a
I
winding-
can't see back to them. Okay,
you
good.
can't see back to them.
Which means they can't see back to me.
They have guard
Like
vision.
I said, there's
Guard vision.
like I said right here, because I assumed you wanted to do this, where you get to a spot where there's no light.
Yes.
And so they're not even far away torchlight can be seen. You're just in darkness.
Good.
But you have dark vision, so you can see.
Okay, well, I'm going to summon my sword. I'll do the whole portal.
It screams! Alerting the guards!
Power on.
Stick my arm out, and the purple portal's going to come up, and then go back down, and then the sword's gonna spawn. And I'm not going to hack at it like I did every time earlier. I'm gonna almost like pick a spot and then just like saw it off and kind of mine that way, where it's like I'm just cutting little pieces off as it goes forward.
It will be a little harder because this is a sword. Is there a spot specifically you said you wanted to go? Or?
Just trying to find a patch of wall that looks like there could be something there.
So
Very much so luck-based matchmaking.
it doesn't have to be luck. Roll investigation if you wish to examine where a soft spot of stone would be.
Okay. Investigate. Ooh, not okay. A 9.
You find like an area where you think there's probably softer stone somewhere where your sword would be able to cut through. So just roll strength.
Okay. Now, just to clarify, I'm not like ching,
No.
ching. Yeah, I'm trying to do it
You're calm.
quiet.
But yeah, I know what you're doing.
Perfect. Straight check.
Yeah, your booty cheeks alert the guards.
That's a 23.
My booty cheeks.
23? So, you're able to carve away stone. Like I said, it's harder because it is a sword. But you are able to carve away stone. But at the area you're at right now, you don't see any of the purple stone after you've done it for a while. Done it for about 30 to 40 minutes right now.
Would I know about how much longer I have before they do the whole lights up thing?
Roll intelligence.
11.
Maybe roughly an hour or two.
More. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. Same spot. Just maybe a little more to the left, maybe a little more to the right. You know, just trying to.
So, by the way, with you two, I don't know what you're doing, but I knew you were waiting for him.
Yes.
You see the crowd of people that are eating dinner has gone down, and he has been gone for an hour right now.
So when do they? There's a time when they like send us off to?
Yes.
Okay. To go to sleep. All right, then I'll just wait there until they are like, hey, you guys, you gotta go. Like, you gotta get going.
So, what are you doing, Reginald?
I was going to at least try and look for him, and then just kind of hang out with him until I see her come back.
You do that. So, Crucio, covered in darkness. Go ahead and roll another strength check. Athletics, by the way.
Athletics.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know if I told you that last time.
19.
Nice.
Still carving away, you are not able to find the purple gem. It's been about 40 minutes, so you probably have one or two more by the time.
Minutes or hours?
Minute. Or one or two more rolls
Oh, okay.
where you carve out stone before it's lights out.
Okay. I'll do one more, and I'll.
So, roll strength or roll athletics.
18.
Still trying to carve away the stone. You're not able to find one of those purple gems.
Alright, well, being sensible and knowing that he's going to be in more trouble if he doesn't get up and go, he's going to retrace his steps best he can remember, and try and just get back to the guards table area thing.
Do roll a history or a general intelligence, whichever one you prefer,
Probably gonna, I think they're the same.
to see if you can retrace your steps in the dark.
They're the same.
Because it is dark. You see 60 feet, but it is dark. Bless you. Thank you.
I also have Devil's Night, which actually gives me 120 feet of dark vision.
Okay, we have 120 feet.
I thought I didn't say that.
Oh my word.
Does that count?
In the tray, big boy.
He wishes that counted.
It's not terrible. 14?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay. Well, I get scared,
not every
guys.
roll has to be like a
Well,
dog.
because it's also a -2 every time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm like,
Well, okay, to be fair, earlier he said, that'll do. Dirty 20? Like, what?
But yeah, you are able to retrace your steps as you begin making your way back to the kind of torchlight. You're able to stop yourself just right between the torchlight, and you see most of the guards have gone now. Most of the bags are gone. There's like one more bag, and you see a guard come through, kind of get it, and then the other guards trying to clean up the area.
I'm gonna kind of just sit there, still kind of hiding in the shadows, really just waiting for the guards to get another chance where I can get out, maybe where they're not paying so much attention, and shoot across again stealthily.
Yeah. So, you see, after you wait a little while, no, you're fine right here. But after you wait a little while, since you're covered in darkness, you see the guard begins to blow out the torches. And then he gets one torch. It's a while. It's a while. Okay. Like, it's not just like 10 minutes. You were probably waiting there for like 20, 30. Okay. As he gets a torch. And you see him put his arm to the wall. As it... And then he walks through.
There's no more guards right here.
No.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and walk up the stairs, but still being cautious because I know that there's
okay. Just roll stealth.
Mr. Guy still up there. Okay, 18.
Okay,
Yeah.
You get beat up.
Let's go.
So, as you begin stealthily walking, you start going up the stairs. So, Dario and Reginald, it's been roughly 2 hours. And you've just been sitting here waiting. You've watched as most of the people have either gone to do their own free time or just go back to their rooms. There's really nobody in the cafeteria except the guards that are guarding at the door and then a couple people at the recreational, like, workout place.
I see the little halfling who was trying to offer drugs earlier.
Roll perception.
The halfling drug gets him every time.
Donald, why are you speaking?
Is that cocked? It's kind of like on the side.
No, I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I think that's
I think you're pretty level right there.
Am I?
Can you just tell me the roll?
It was an 8.
It was an 8?
Yeah.
So,
It was sitting like that.
I thought you were gonna be like, I think it's a 20.
It just wasn't completely level.
So at this time, at least in this area, that, like, generally just looking around, you can't find the crazy druggie. But you do see Scrag.
Your orange is gonna go
You see he's
bad.
kind of like biting a tray a little bit
That's cool.
in the corner.
You just hungry.
And then you kind of see Francesco come around and talk to them. And kind of like, come on, let's go to bed. As they
Come
pat
on,
their
buddy.
back. As they begin walking.
Little guy.
You do begin to walk up. Stealthily, it was an 18, right?
Yes.
As you walk up, you do get up the stairs, but the guard is still there. He doesn't notice you, but he's still there.
I would like to take the rock that I had earlier and throw it past him. Not hit him. Throw it past him. Looking away. Can I see them?
So, roll perception.
Oh, is this guy? Is he at the? So I have the perception for this. I had a 7
That's a 21.
from last that you told me
You can
about.
see him.
Okay.
So, what you see... Oh, that was nasty. What you see is, still kind of cloaked in a little bit of darkness. You see the guard up on the end of the stairs. And as you kind of try and get closer and closer to try and get a peek, you see them two sitting down. There's barely anybody in the cafeteria, but you do see the other guards on the other doorway, looking out. Towards the other doorways, they're
Right.
looking out into the cafeteria area.
Yeah.
Just because you rolled a 21.
Oh. Okay.
No, you saw that. 'Cause
Yeah. I got it. Okay. First and foremost, did you say that he could see me?
Yeah, can I see? I can see the guard
roll
at front.
both of you roll a general perception to see,
Okay.
because you're looking for him, aren't you?
Yeah, I
Both of you
was
are.
waiting at the door, waiting or looking at the door. Perception.
6.
No, you can't.
17.
Okay.
You kind of see
First
me behind the
time
guard,
liquid cores go in timeout.
very much so,
Okay. Well, then, if he's doing that, you can see him. Yes.
Okay.
He's kind of
So he slightly makes himself known.
just a tad.
Okay.
and then
If I see
The viewers at home, Trey is waving his hands frantically in the air and telling us to shh as he repeatedly slams his index finger into his lips.
yes, that is that noise that you were hearing right now.
Definitely not nothing else.
Anyway, so I'm going to
and I'm going to motion. I'm saying this for the viewers at home. I'm going to do the motion first, and then tell them what.
Okay.
I don't know. Do not tell them what. Do not, because I don't even know what you did.
I'm trying to mouth. I need you to distract the guards.
Yes, I got that far.
Oh my word.
Do you still have that orange on you?
I was going to give it to the dude, though.
It's probably bad now.
Oh, I'll keep for a little while. It's been a couple hours.
It'll keep. I don't want to keep on a
No,
shelf.
Okay.
I've never been to Walmart.
I can.
Huh?
I can just.
Oh, can you do so? Do you have magic? I've never. Can you use that?
Somebody will realize that he does not have a staff.
Question on what our.
He's breaking down.
Question on what
he
our.
just put his hand up and started mogging me.
Question on what our jumpsuits are made of.
Uh,
Could it be considered almost fleece-like material?
No, it's more. Well, what would jumps?
Come on.
They're like fabric. They're not fleece. Fleece is like
Fleece is
thick.
fabric.
Fleece is thick. So
Look at his eyes.
So this is what we do. So roll a general and actually let me see your character sheet.
Reginald doesn't know what fleece is canonically.
What is this?
So I guess just roll in nature. See if you can discern. Just a general intelligence. See if you can discern if this is fleece or not, and this will basically determine if it is fleece.
It all comes down to this.
Use your new dice.
Yeah, use a new
I
dice.
just rolled. Okay, you know what?
No.
Believe
give
it.
him the kiss of faith.
You want us to blow on it?
You tainted it.
Wow,
Ah.
that was so sensual.
Oh my god.
Oh, get it.
Bring it around town.
4.
Give him -3.
And back you
I
go.
rolled a 4.
Oh, that was
He
a
just has
7.
a no.
You have a
That's
minus
so
30.
funny.
Plus 0.
No, it is not.
Can he roll with advantage?
Way to be a party pooper.
I'm sorry that there are rules and obligations.
Do you not have cantrips?
I do, but it requires fleece.
You don't need. Do you need materials for cantrips?
Yes. Certain ones.
Interesting.
Did Zachary not know that?
Look, I've never played a magic user before, so.
I have never used it.
Yes, you have.
Don't think about the last campaign when I played magic.
You know what? How close is the guard from me?
I mean, you can get close.
Is he within 10 feet?
No.
I just killed.
Not where Zachary was sitting, at least. He's around 30 feet, because you wanted to keep some distance, right? You didn't want to be right up
No,
on him.
but yeah, I had stepped off a little bit, just kind of like acting like I was not paying attention.
You could get within 10 feet.
If I get within 10 feet, would it be me like approaching him?
Are you approaching?
Like to get like, or is there like an area I could go and like sit down next to him? That would be within 10 feet.
You can still.
You can just walk
Okay.
past them.
So-
walk past them.
So question, just so I can, before I make a fool of myself, as I tend to do, can I get a genuine, like, if I am standing at the mines, okay, can I get a genuine, like, map of the area that I'm looking at? Because I know that there are, all the cells are on like 2 risers, essentially, on the walls. But I want to know if, like, I'm in a corner somewhere. Can I see, like, is it at least 30 feet to the other cell blocks that I can maybe teleport up to, that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, DM, for... I'm not really that sorry. You know what? Actually, I'm confused. That's not... I shouldn't apologize.
Guys, we're cooking.
This is.
You and I?
It all comes down. It all comes down to this.
So
I'm
this
about
is
to do
a rough
crazy.
what it looks like.
Okay.
So that's where this is the cafeteria area.
Cafeteria rec area, sure.
So this is where all the food, where all the tables are, everything. That's the workout area. You are right here.
Okay.
This is where the guard is, basically. You're basically like right here somewhere.
Okay.
And then there's a guard right here and right here on each door. And then, I mean, there's a couple people around, but it's not filled.
Right.
Like
So how far? First off, could I see the
That's
floor
workout.
of this?
That's workout. Okay.
Like, could I see? I'm assuming not. That I couldn't see up and above the floor of this.
You can't see up and above the floor of this. You can see up and above the floor of this.
Okay.
But that is,
Farther away than 30 feet.
yes.
Okay.
This is about 30 feet right here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to do something wild.
Where is the laundry area?
If I punch you, will you be okay with that?
Okay. Okay.
No, different. We're not on the same. Never mind.
If you actually, can you walk with me to the gym?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Chat, he just drew me out a map because I'm a pick-me girl and I needed it.
True.
Kind of signal like.
But he looked very upset at me the whole time because
I was not a second.
he very clearly was just entertaining.
He was just
Me.
disappointed.
Is it kind of? I'm going to kind of motion to Crucio to kind of. 1 second. And then I'm gonna kind of tap Theria and just kind of point us in the direction of the gym and start walking to the gym. Kind of on the other side of Theria,
Okay,
where
hold
I'm
on.
kind of
Pause. I'm going to use this.
Where?
You're here. You're going where?
right here.
Want to go out of the gym?
Oh, that's the gym.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So y'all
This
go
is
that way.
the guard.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. A visual arm.
So now we're here.
So I'm on the other side of Theria, where I'm
Yeah,
kind
as you begin walking up to the like the workout area, you see there's about like 3 people just like pumping weights,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
of. Okay. As I'm walking past, we're gonna kind of be on the other side of Theria, and kind of go to scratch my face as I kind of just take a quick glance at the guard that is guarding the entrance to the mines. And I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation. I'm gonna soil his pants.
On God, he's soiling his pants.
He gonna pee in his doo-doo shorts, bro.
my.
I cannot believe.
So roll a sleight of hand to see how well you can do this.
This?
Without anybody noticing. Was it a 4?
It's a 5.
Oh my gosh!
You're just like.
Just pee
So-
your pants!
So, as you do that,
Sold.
as you
Every time I have a cool thing I want to do,
Is that cool?
Wait. As this happens, you see him you see Crusoe. You see Reginald rubbing his face, and the people around you, the prisoners, definitely see you do this. They see this happen. As he's got his hand.
I imagine Reginald is just like.
He's just like
push yourself.
He's letting his fingers as he's rubbing his hand.
You will pee. You will pee.
As you see Crucio, this man, as the water starts leaking down his pants. Whoa! What is happening to me?
When he starts freaking out, I'm gonna dip a little bit further back down
Oh
the stairs.
Oh my word! What's happening? What's happening? You see the other guards point to you. You see them immediately point to you, be like, "He did it! What? You made me soil my pants!" As he starts
Hey, pee your pants.
You little! I promise you, I'll mess you up. You think this is funny? As he grabs,
How? Better. Okay. For clarification's sake, my friend, are we in this cell block or this cell block?
We're here.
No, like my cell, I should say.
Your
cell.
This one across by the garden or this one by the mines?
Your cell is all the way up here.
Perfect.
And mine's on the other side.
I am okay. As that guard starts running,
You little! I promise you.
I'm
What
going
did I do?
I'm gonna put on all my jumpsuit stuff to make it look like I'm just some dude. I'm gonna tuck my head and hair in, kind of like trying to conceal myself and make sure that the other two can't really see me. And I'm gonna run out of the mines till about where they were before.
You want to run?
Well, let me
Okay.
get there. Get to about where they were before, and then I'm gonna use my other teleport to teleport up to my cell.
Okay. Roll a general stealth.
Something with it, yeah. I'm just kidding.
Shame, Murray.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay, that's alright. That's alright.
That's more than 10.
Okay. So you as he starts stomping, you little, as he's going to Reginald, and as the other prisoners start like running away, like half of them are laughing and half of them are like, "Oh crap, what's happening?" As they're bolting away, you two do see him run out as he runs up, ducking his head, and then you are able to teleport. You want to go in your cell. You are able to into your cell. You see a couple prisoners do notice you. They do see you, but the rest of the guards, you don't know if they saw you or not.
Okay.
As this guy is, no, you think this is funny? You think this is funny doing this to me?
Hey, nobody made you miss your pants!
A couple of the other guards on the other doors going, whoa, what's happening?
It beats me. Your boy pissed his pants.
That is a lie! I did not!
It's right there.
He's over here, just all up in my face.
I did not! He's lying! Roll a deception.
So do you have like?
You can roll it with advantage because Zachary is aiding you. Or Theory is aiding you.
Okay. So that would be what you said. Deception. Dirty 20.
Oh god.
A dirty 20?
Okay.
How's your deception?
Plus 6.
He finally rolled good.
And of course it was. Well, no, actually it was with a paladin dice. Actually, I think.
As you begin, no. He's like, yes you did, stop it, you made me pee my pants in front of everybody. As the other guards are like, whoa. Are you having some problems like in the stomach region? Come on, let's get you. No, they didn't. I saw them do it too. I saw them do it. No, come on.
It's your pants.
Let's go. Shut up. She starts running away. One of the guards kind of taking him.
Man, I love gaslighting people.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you two get don't cause any trouble, okay?
What?
We won't.
Didn't do anything. We're just looking at people lifting weights. I mean, sorry, that came out wrong. My bad.
What my friend means to say is
Pick
we're
it up.
planning to lift weights.
Did I ruin it?
I do not.
Pick it up.
care.
Pick up the weight.
Just
Pick up the weight.
don't cause any more. She just walks away. She begins walking away back to where she was as the other man.
Oh, dang.
You, Crucio, kind of look over from your cell to see one of the guards run into one of those secret doors. He runs out. So what do you do?
Sorry, I gotta get a charger real quick.
To watch Overwatch.
I'm literally just going to get in my cell, crisscross applesauce Crucio
And
style.
Honchnu.
Oh, pause. Did I teleport my sword away? Like, is it still out?
Well, I would have.
Because can I
You didn't teleport your sword away.
can I do that? Because I would,
Yes, you can.
pretty please, thank you.
So funny.
As you snap it away completely.
Alright. Then also, guys, when I teleport, you see this like black mist go around me, and then you see this little black feather kind of fall to the ground, and then also, and then I.
Oh, if that's
Black
the case, get her!
The
guard.
It also mists, okay, and then so I'm just gonna sit down, crisscross applesauce in my cell and laugh maniacally to myself. Stop
that.
That's where he will stay until Reggie Boy gets in his cell.
What do y'all do?
So,
Once the guards have left, kind of look. I think we turn it in for night.
sounds about right.
You hear that too?
Yep. Okay.
You hear the buzzing?
I hear what? I think you're hearing things.
No.
Are you pissing yourself?
Maybe.
Oh, I hear it.
Wait, what is it?
My,
Yeah,
por-
I hear it too. Buzzing
my
from
portable
the-
charger is going like. Zzz.
It sounds like a crackle though. It's not like
Yeah.
It's like electricity.
I don't think it's that safe to put our heads close to battery.
It's into the battery. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I go to my shell.
What's about to do? Oh, I'm just gonna on my way before we part ways.
Yeah.
I guess. Can you find the stone that easily?
I mean, if we're digging in the right place and are, hitting it hard enough. I found one a few days ago, so I mean it's not hard, but it does take some effort. So if we're lucky, then it'll be pretty good tomorrow.
Okay. Huh.
Unless he got one.
That is true. I'll ask him.
Yeah, okay.
Good night.
As well.
You go up to your cell. Reginald.
What
do you wish to do?
Well, once I see Crucio sitting, there's a wall between us, though,
Yeah, there's
right?
a wall between you.
Okay, so I guess before I get into my cell, then I'll kind of lean up against his cell. and kind of whisper in, "Did you get it?"
He shakes his head no.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Gotta do that text to speech. Gotta get the cameras in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of nods. And just gonna just go to his cell. Sit down. Start meditating for a little bit and look to see if it's the Eladrin.
After a little while, they say, "Nights out." And you hear a bell ring as the doors begin to. On your door, you waiting patiently to see if it's the Eladrin. As you see what appears to be that same... The Furbog man came last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
That same Furbog man basically come back and close the doors.
Okay.
And then go to another doors and other doors.
In that case, I will just sit down before heading to bed and try and see what I can feel divine-wise, if you will.
Roll wisdom. Just roll in general. Actually, you can add wisdom. You can add it.
15.
You sit there for a long while, trying to feel something. And that same familiar abstinence is still there. You don't feel the presence of your deity at all.
And subsequently, can I also feel like my staff?
With that same roll, you was at what?
15.
No, he cannot feel your stuff. Not here, at least. What do you do?
I forgot to do that, but I'll do that when I wake up. Just with a sense of uneasiness in the given situation, and the lack of warmth from the patron. Like a feeling of separation, because this is probably the longest he's been in some time without his staff. So, in that kind of absence and in that kind of feeling, he's just going to kind of nod off to sleep, trying to feel something.
You begin
I'm
to...
dead. Sorry, guys.
You begin to fall asleep. As you tilt your head, you feel your body almost transport somewhere. And as you open your eyes, you feel very much awake, but you're not in your cell. You feel this presence you can't describe. And there's darkness everywhere. With what appears to be some sort of white mist surrounding you, or at least surrounding the ground. You kind of prop yourself up, instinctive. You kind of prop yourself up. Almost not being able to control what you do in this kind of feels like a dreamscape almost. You feel as the whole area around you rumbles. You see the mist around you collecting together as it swirls and swirls, going back and forth. There's a pain in your back almost as your wings come out. You feel your whole body begin to tense up almost, your whole chest, as you see your arms piercing with dark black veins. And then on your right hand, you see it piercing with golden veins going down your entire hand. Then you see 2 red eyes begin to form in the mist. A flash. You see that bright golden phoenix again. And then blink again, back into the darkness. With that mist gathering bigger, bigger, bigger. You look to the ground. The mist forms a letter. G. O. And then it dissipates. And you're covered in darkness. You feel your whole body constricting as your wings go back inside of you and the veins completely disappear from your hands. And then as you look up, you see 2 dark, piercing eyes in the darkness. As it chomps down on you. And that's where we're going to end today's session of TPK's Unfortunate Sons.
Unfortunate. I'm dead.
Thank you guys for
Woohoo.
listening to us. Thank you for being part of our session, episode 10. We appreciate you guys listening to us. Yeah, if you want more TPK news, make sure to go follow us on tpk.dnd on Instagram and at tpk.dnd podcast on X. Yeah, we got our one shot out right now, The Black Spot.
Go
Make
watch
sure to
it.
Go
It's 2
listen
parts.
to it. 2 parts. We have 2 parts of The Black Spot, so make sure to go listen to it right now. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Bye. See you next time.
Bye.